Have you ever wondered what percentage of the people complete the course that they opt for? The results are quite shocking. Only 10 to 15% complete the course they have taken up. The factors are many, but the lack of motivation is the main factor. Somewhere in between the course, people understand that the course taken by them is not enough or relevant. There is a flaw, as most of the courses are not specific. This happens a lot in aptitude, especially for the people preparing for placements. Aptitude for banking exams is not enough for writing GATE. GATE aptitude is not enough for competitive exams. When you prepare for GATE, there is no guarantee that you can crack the aptitude exam in placement drives also. So here we are with a solution for the students preparing for placements in top MNCs. Hello everyone, I am Nageshwar Rao from Exam Veda. I welcome you all to a unique and effective aptitude course which covers all the concepts in quantitative and logical aptitude required for a student to prepare for placements and other competitive exams. This program is one of its kind, as this will ensure that the student acquires an in-depth knowledge in aptitude. There is no need to have any prior knowledge on aptitude to take up this course, as we will start from the scratch and look to finish off in style. We have named this program as Aptitude Zero to Hero. I believe there is no need to mention how important aptitude is for graduate students. Aptitude provides a wide range of opportunities for the students after the graduation. Students can choose to attempt the placement drives conducted by companies, or they can aim for higher studies by cracking CAT, GATE, GRE, GMAT, or other opportunities such as banking or civil services. Students who have mastered aptitude would definitely have an edge over others in their career. So, let's talk about all the special features of this aptitude course. Number 1. This course covers the concepts as well as the questions related to the concepts right from the basics. The course is designed to be simple and gradually increasing the level of the concepts and questions. Number 2. This course will be more than enough to crack any aptitude round in the placement drives. Number 3. This course is in line with the latest test patterns of the companies and provide authentic content required for placements. Number 4. With this course, we will also provide the materials which would help the students to practice the questions after the completion of each topic. Number 5. We will also make sure the content is updated with the changes made in the pattern every season from the companies. Number 6. There will be a 365-day support from the experts in the case student is stuck with any problem or concept. We'll make sure the queries are resolved within 48 hours. To summarize, I can guarantee that this is the best course for the students who are preparing for placements and want to master aptitude, as this course will ensure that the student will be ready to crack the aptitude rounds conducted by any service or product-based companies in an on-campus or off-campus drives. So let me take you through the content of this course. But before we get into the course, I feel it's important that you know me. I'm Nageshwar Rao. I have 8+ years experience in this field. I visited around 300 colleges across the country and trained over 1 lakh students. I train students on GRE, GMAT, GATE and placements. Mostly I train students for placements. Now in this course, we are going to train you on quantitative aptitude and logical aptitude. So let me take you through this course. हम लोग इस कोर्स में कभी-कभी मैं हिंदी में बात करूंगा. Mostly I'll deal this course in English only. Accordingly we can go. So let me take you through the content of this course. So 2 section होंगे. One will be quantitative aptitude and one will be reasoning aptitude. And there are subsections of this modules. And in quantitative aptitude, okay, we have 5 modules. 5 module है. देखते हैं हम लोग एक-एक. We'll see one by one. Numerical ability, algebra, geometry, statistics and data interpretation. Now these are the overall modules, but इसमें subtopics भी है. There are subtopics in that, so we'll see that also. And in reasoning aptitude, we have 2 sections. One will be logical. This is mostly on numbers. ये numbers के ऊपर होगा, and this is mostly on your language, right? This is also a logical topics only, but language के ऊपर ज़्यादा होगा, right? It is like concluding something out of the statement, all those kind of things. Now in numerical ability, we have all these topics. Now when you see these topics, you can understand that ये सब आप लोगों ने primary section में ही सीखा है. This all you have learned in your primary sections only. Number systems, okay, you deal with divisibility rules, remainder theorems हो गया, बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. Percentages increase हो गया, percentages decrease हो गया, at what rate it is increasing, ratio and proportions, the ages of 2 people are in the ratio 5:3, all those kind of questions, averages, time and work, time, speed, distance, profit and loss, compound and simple interest. Now these are all the topics which you have seen in your primary sections only. बट द ओनली डिफरेंस हियर इज यहाँ पे हम लोगों को प्राइमरी सेक्शंस की तरह सॉल्व नहीं करना है. वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू सॉल्व क्वेश्चंस हाउ वी यूज्ड टू सॉल्व इट इन प्राइमरी सेक्शन. प्राइमरी सेक्शंस द आंसर्स यूज्ड टू बी लेंथ, राइट? हम लोग स्टेप बाय स्टेप करके तब हम लोग आंसर लाते थे. यहाँ पे वो नहीं करना. हियर वी हैव टू सी दैट वी आर एबल टू सॉल्व अ क्वेश्चन इन 50 seconds और 1 minute. कभी कभी हो जाता है कि सम ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस नीड 2 minutes also. ओके, ऐसा नहीं है कि एवरी क्वेश्चन हैज टू बी 1 minute. इट ऑलवेज डिपेंड्स ऑन द एग्जाम आल्सो, तो ऑन द एंड द क्वेश्चन आल्सो. तो कभी कभी 2 मिनट लगता है तो 2 मिनट लगता है. देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम इन दैट, राइट? It takes 2 minutes. Now, sometimes you have to leave the questions because it is taking more time. So, all these strategies we will talk. There is no problem at all. For all the topic, I am going to go with 2 approaches. One will be the conventional method and one will be shortcut. देखो, most of the people think that aptitude is all about shortcuts. ऐसा कुछ नहीं. Aptitude is all about conventional methods, and out of the conventional methods, you have to get the shortcut. And everyone who is good with conventional method, they can create their own shortcuts. Okay, so you shouldn't be misunderstanding or misinterpreting that aptitude is all about shortcuts. Okay, ऐसा नहीं होता है. Okay, and people who learn that, ऐसे जो पढ़ते हैं, they don't really learn. No, we'll talk about other things also. So in the first section of quantitative aptitude, ये सब है. Now there are other sections also. The second section, algebra. Algebra में linear equation, quadratic equation, inequality, progression, logarithm. Most of the people would have already forgotten this. And in the general course, generally these are not taught. Okay, maybe here and there, what to say, the number of questions appearing in the exam are little less comparatively, but then these are the important topics. These are the topics which brings a difference between somebody who is cracking the exam and somebody who is not cracking the exam. ये difference लाता है, right? ठीक है. Next, statistics, permutation and combination, probability. Okay, most of the people feel that these are the most difficult topics, but ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. These are very easy topics. And mean, median, mode. ये topics ज़्यादा कोई सिखाता नहीं है. Mean, median, mode and standard deviation, right? Standard deviation. This is one more topic we can add. ये इसी में आ जाएगा. So these are the topics basically जो ज़्यादा पढ़ाते नहीं है. बहुत important topics है. These are very important topics. Weightage is also good. The next one, geometry. There are many courses on geometry. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. But for placements, the geometry for placements is completely different from a general geometry because here we don't need theorems. Okay, we don't need complicated formulas. Okay, if you know the logic, अगर आप logic apply कर सकते हो, you can still solve geometry. Here and there are basic formulas which you already know. उसी को apply करके, okay, हम लोग geometry solve करेंगे. That is what we are going to do. See, when we go into the theorems, we cannot solve questions on placement. Okay, तो ये आप लोग छोड़ दो कि geometry difficult. Geometry is not at all difficult. This is the last section in quantitative aptitude. Data interpretation, right? There are totally 5 types of data interpretation: tables, bar graphs, line graphs, pie charts, and caselets. All these things we are going to see. This is a little difficult one, and most of the time when these kind of questions come into the exam, students leave it. लेकिन ये leave करने वाले नहीं है. These are the what you call questions which are going to give you marks, right? तो ऐसे leave करना नहीं है. ये बहुत easy है, ठीक है? तो quantitative हो गया. हम लोग reasoning में देखते हैं. Reasoning में totally we have 10 topics, but these 10 topics are divided into 2 parts. Okay, one of them is numerical reasoning and one of them is verbal reasoning. तो numerical reasoning हम लोग देखते हैं. This can be a numerical reasoning or I can say logical reasoning. Coding, decoding. Okay, it's a very interesting topic. Blood relation, obviously. The name suggests it's very interesting. Direction sense, puzzles or data sufficient. Okay, ये बहुत important topic है, data sufficiency, because every company almost these days asks questions on data sufficiency. The next part of logical reasoning, okay, verbal section. Now, syllogisms, logical deductions. Okay, now this could be the topics which you would not have heard mostly, right? तो ये टॉपिक्स देख सकते हैं. सिलॉजिज्म्स, लॉजिकल डिडक्शंस, स्टेटमेंट्स एंड assumptions, course of action and analogy. Now these are the topics which mostly depends on language, but to solve these questions, okay, आपको language इतना अच्छा आने की जरूरत नहीं. It's not necessary. Now somebody who knows language very well, for them it's an advantage definitely. लेकिन more than language, it is all about logic. As the name suggests, it is logical definitely. Now syllogisms are kind of the conclusions you deduce. Those statements दे दिया. Okay, what is the conclusion you are going to get out of those statements? That is what all these topics are about. Okay, so this is all about the course. Okay, and I've already told you the approach we are going to go with. Okay, we will keep this course very simple. बहुत simple रहेगा. Okay, see, the important thing is you learn the basics first. Basics आ गए, complicated things can be automatically learned. Okay, so what we are going to do is in our course हम लोग basic से high level तक questions हम लोग solve करने के लिए try करेंगे. Okay, the maximum level which we can do. Now, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि हम लोग placements के लिए पढ़े तो either you are getting selected or you are not getting selected. Once you have completed this course, okay, be sure that आप any placement drive you are able to crack aptitude round. So that is what is the expectation. So thank you all. We'll meet in our next section with the first topic. Thank you.